So I was going to make a video about Homestuck, except according to my memorial Sheena, it's kind of like unofficial Homestuck Day. So Homestuck. Homestuck. It's this massive webcomic slash video game slash music animation with this totally awesome twisty-turny storyline and totally awesome characters in a totally awesome setting with totally awesome music. They're just totally awesome, okay? So I was introduced to this by Sheena, and I read it for like a week, and I was like, okay, cool. And I stopped reading it for a few months, and then I got back to reading it, and I still need to catch up on it. But now I'm like, how could I ever have stopped reading this? It's so good. So anyway, I think the two details I'm going to talk about with Homestuck are the music and the troll culture quadrant thingy. So anyway, the music, oh my god, the music is just so good. It's just like this really atmospheric music, and just builds whatever atmosphere you want. Like literally, if you want activity or creepiness or just I mean, you hear this music playing over the blog? That's from Homestuck. And now if you hear this music, or this music, and this music, it's all Homestuck. Okay, now troll culture. Now trolls are this fictional race from Homestuck, and they live on this planet called Alternia, and their storyline is really complicated because it's interwoven with this, and yeah, just read it. So the thing I want to talk about is the troll quadrant system, and the quadrant system is a rather complicated romance thing. So there are 4 quadrants in total. There are 2 red quadrants for good emotions, there are 2 black quadrants for bad emotions, there are 2 flushed quadrants for more intense sexual emotions, there are 2 pale quadrants for the more platonic emotions. The flushed red quadrant is mateship, and that's kind of like what we'd associate with like proper romance. And just know each quadrant has its own card suit associated with it, because the whole concept of Homestuck revolves around games and playing games, and it's also rather convenient. The flushed black quadrant is called Kismicissitude, and that's kind of like an arch rivalry. Like the kind of enemy you go out of your way to purposely beat. It's like sort of a Sherlock Holmes, James Moriarty, Tumblr shipped. It's like that kid in school that you always meet, and you don't know whether you want to punch him hard in the face or just fuck him over a table. The pale black quadrant is called auspicitism. Auspicitism. And that's kind of like when 2 other people are in really like dangerously unstable relationship, and the third person just comes in, moderates, and just sort of steps in and goes, yeah, I first need to settle down. The pale red quadrant is the one I want to talk about. It's called Moira Allegiance. It's kind of like half best friend, half counsellor sort of thing. Bear in mind, according to troll culture, all of these are romantic relationships. All your Matespritz and Kisspicis and Auspice and Moirels are technically romantic partners, but not all of them are people you want to actually properly date, in the human term. So yeah, I'm going to talk about my Moirel for a bit. That's Sheena, if you hadn't guessed. Now, the purpose of Moirels are kind of like to just sort of if one's feeling down, to get them cheered up and stop them from being a danger to themselves or to others, and help them feel good about the world or good about themselves, and just, you know, keep them grounded. And Sheena does that pretty darn well. I mean, it has to be said. And she's very good at stopping me having brain stupids. I mean, I like to think I'm just as good a Moira back, but I think we kind of make a good team like that. And also, just to get it clear, Sheena and I are not dating. Sheena has a boyfriend, and it ain't me. This is 100% platonic. But Moira Allegiance is like just as committed and just as close as a real romantic relationship, and I'm very glad that I have such a good Moira, or I would be in a much worse place right now. Because I mean, we help each other out pretty much almost every day. So, yeah. Woo! So, I think that's about all I can say about this. Yeah, please go check out my Moira Sheena's videos. She's doing Veda too, and they're pretty epic. They're like massive brain splurges of thought-provoking goodness. So, yeah, subscribe to her. I'll put massive annotation over the whole video. And, yeah, I'm going to someone's party tomorrow, so I might try and vlog from there. DFTBA, see ya, bye.